Mihasan Kamava, which means I'm sorry. It's always like that when you have to make some couple clips before it's gonna be like not perfect, good to able to like pause in the video. Anyway, I say that it's like basically it's Japanese word, which means like good evening everybody, and I'm about to take Japanese course. Yes, I'm really excited about that. I can't wait for it. But yes, I need to sign up on a course. Anyway, I just want to show one other thing. Speaking of it, I got pizza. I usually don't eat pizza, especially a frozen one, but it was on discount, so why not to get one, yeah? So we will see how it's gonna taste. Probably during the video, I can tell you how it's gonna taste. And speaking of it, I mean not speaking of it, like changing the topic to the topic I want to talk about in this video is I'm turning 21 years of age. It's incredible. And I want to talk something that until now I find very important and what kind of shape my personality in the future as well in the next years. And yeah, spill the water always. I believe I want to start with as a young person, the person who enters university, probably you're not sure what exactly you want to do in your life. But one thing I think is really important, most parents or most young person, you think that, or even these movies, it was told that you can be anything what you want in your life. I don't think it's almost true, but for some people probably. But even if that's not for you true, but you have to decide on your own what's true for you. But I believe that you have to commit yourself to one specific thing to be able to achieve, be good at it, and after that you can move to other things. For example, let's take my example, my life, my career, what I'm doing, software engineer, I'm just learning on my own because I try to make it more exciting for me. That's why I'm just entering more creative world, like using more CD or design into my web development or as a development, because as web developer you can technically be as mobile developer, as I told in the other video. And so that's why I want to commit myself to becoming a really good programmer, even though I have for example how's it called, that CD, not drucker, CD printer and CNC thing and laser module for my machine, but I don't use it often. I used a couple times, that's all. But I would like to use it, but right now I'm not focused on that because bringing everything right now, and I will not do that, to be honest. I will not do that. So I accept it right now. Just want to be trying to be good what I do, especially towards software engineering, and after that, and during the time when I feel, hey, I want to do something hardware as well, and I will focus on that. I can do that, I did, and I will do that, but not right now because I want to establish my, to the moment that I'm confident being software engineer, to the level of middle. I hope in 1-2 years I will be really good software engineer. I mean, confident in myself, so then I can move on other thing. I mean, during the time I can, of course, will do some extra to hardware, etc. maybe, but we'll see. So it's what I mean by that. I'm trying to commit to one thing at one time for months and focus on that. And after that, move on another thing. If something not working after I committed to something, probably it's not for me. And I tried, and let's move on. There are a couple of other things that I can be good at, and just focus on that. That's what I think is what's important. And there, also, kind of statement, 10,000 hours is really important to pertain to and able to be great at one thing. Good, probably, or good at great. I don't know. It's a big difference, I guess, between great and good, but let's say in this example being good, confidently good, which is great. I don't know. And probably it's more true than wrong, because I believe that you have to put into work for a couple, as I told you, for months, etc., to understand is it for you. Maybe not every day, but try to every day to go out, for example, in my case, or not if you cannot each second day or third day, whatever, but you have to be focused on that. You have to sacrifice your time to be able to be good at that. And after that, you sacrifice enough time, I believe you eventually become really good at what you do. Yeah. As a young person, we have to commit to one thing and try to be good at it. Of course, you can be committed to a couple of things if you can, but it's rather being good at one thing than nothing at everything. Something, I don't know how to say it, but I believe it's something like that. Another thing, I don't know, it's really opinionated, I would say. What I'm going to say next topic is the changes and I would say identity, something like that. So basically, what I want to say by that, it's my personal opinion, it's the way I believe. I have made some decisions until now, yeah, and sacrificed something that I'm not proud of, and etc. So basically, when I picked up the English language and like when I was 17, yeah, I decided to myself, hey, you know what? Before coming to here, I want to be really good at what I do, and see, I'm really good at it. I am. Of course, I do a lot of mistakes. When I can tell you one instance. I was entering elevator, and I was about to enter, and somebody was near to me, and like, I want to study small talk, yeah. And I'm like mumbling, so I'm like, oh my, it was so embarrassing, and the person like, what? Yeah, it just happens, you know. And yes, as I'm like said that, I'm still like trying to learn new things by books, by podcasts, by videos, etc. And I'm really happy about the way I speak, yeah. And I'm proud of myself that I did it and managed to be able to speak that, because I believe most people are only like learn the language to a specific level. It's a tool. The thing is a tool, yeah, to the level, and you can use it good. That's all. And if we see the language as a tool, but there's accent coming out with it, yeah. And everybody, a lot of people, when they're starting learning new language, they speak with a specific accent. So it depends on background, of course. So yeah, and that's for me, it wasn't proficient enough. Now I thought that, hey, I can do better than that. Not because, for me, it's more about you know, the thing like in Turkish world, Turkish language, one language, one person, two language, two people, yeah. So same about me. When I pick up other language, I have to speak differently. I have to be different person, because it's true. I mean, not because I want to. No, that's how the language is structured. Individual language or not, it's different from other languages. Of course, for example, let's say English and German, or not German now, let's say English and other languages are similar. It's probably more true than English and Chinese. So how can be the same person? Yeah, it cannot be. It's not. I mean, it's probably not. Maybe there are cases, but I don't think that's true. So speaking of that, after that, I just pick up other thing that I want to be good. For example, going to gym. I've been going to gym for more than a year, and I'm really proud of it. And because I just thought that I'm doing, you know, just wondering, I'm doing for myself or for somebody else, because I was ashamed of not having good body or something like that. Now, to be honest, not always, okay, I've been really good in good shape and fit always. Maybe not been the greatest, never had BEPS, etc. But that's whatever, it's not so important. But I've always been fit, I've always been okay with doing some sports activities, etc. And I've been doing that. Another thing is during the gym time, etc. I just want to improve my body, basically, and being fit always, be healthy. Another thing is also like birthday. It's really important to me as well, because if I don't take care of my birthday, the way I will look, nobody will do that. So another thing I pick up is shaving my legs, makeup, etc. Because of, I would say, more women than men, because more women, they just do that. So. And it's kind of changed, you know, and changes the way I would think about specific things. Yeah, for example, shaving legs, I still do that. I'm really sometimes think about to let it go, but most of the time I don't do that, and I'm still doing for more than 2 years, I would say. And I'm really happy about that I just do that, because that thing I don't want to, and the change, most people will not understand that. In my country, I will not do that, but I do that. And that's interesting because after that, a couple of changes, like most people say, you pick up some girly habits, etc., become gay, etc. It's not 100% true. I mean, without asking me, that hey, what's happened to you, etc. And because of that, some people assume that I become a different person and made something that not like not like bad, but not appropriate in my culture. Most people think so, and probably is right. But I made a decision and they stopped talking to me. So this kind of changes that made it up to right now, and of course I'm not proud of them. Yeah, that whether I like or not, I will do that. I will do that in one day. So I decided to do it at that time, and am I proud of it? I don't know. Am I proud? Yes, I told you I'm proud of it. I'm proud that I decided to do that. Yes, the outcome, it's a different thing, and I mean it reflects on my behavior, the way I speak, etc., and the way I sound. It's completely changed compared to a couple of years ago. And of course I'm growing up, but still I decided to grow up and become the person that I am right now. And I'm there, like in my mind, the specific person, in 5 years from now, let's say, or in that time of 2 or 3 years, that I want to become. And I would do anything to become that person, because that's like goal that I want to achieve. That's very important. That everybody can apply to do. For example, the person like during his college time in 5 years, they want to like have a good job, education, master degree, etc., speak a couple languages, move in a new country. That's really about them. For me, it's more personality, about characters. I want to be more disciplined. I want to speak another language. I want to have more bigger social network and have better group, how to say that, a circle of groups. Not bigger, but better. What I have right now, I'm really proud of that. So yeah, that's kind of goals. Not everything I told you, but that's in that direction for me is more important than that. Then I will earn more money. No, it is important. It is important. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, it is important, but like it comes to priority. Yeah. So I'm not afraid of changes, and so you don't have to as well, I believe. And the change that you think is really important to you. For example, you want to pick up language that maybe you will not be used so important. It's not going to help you, but you want to. Yeah. For example, Japanese. Do that. It's what you want to. Yeah. Do that. If you have free time. Some people say I don't have free time, busy or etc. Maybe, I believe, but that's why you have to sacrifice something. Yeah, if you don't have right now free time, okay, do it on weekend or etc. I believe on weekend maybe you have time. Yeah, 1 hour, 2 hours. Yeah, come on. I believe you can always find time for specific thing what you want to. Yeah. So, but of course it's gonna change you if you're gonna really take a language more seriously. It's gonna change you, like as I did. It's not like I'm not blaming English language, on the way I've become. No. Just that's kind of who I am. I'm a bit obsessed person, I would say. So I want to like achieve everything right now. No, not right now, but still. And yeah, that's what I want to say about changes in identity. I want to show the pizza, but pizza is not ready. It takes more time, I guess. So probably I just need to configure it better, the oven, I guess. I don't know. I didn't check it. I did it, I guess. But it takes more time, I guess, for pizza to be ready. Anyway, friends and relationship, it's really important. Really important. I guess one of the important thing in my whole life will be, let's start with the friends. As I told you, I pick up some weird habits that my friends are not proud. Because of them, my friends stop talking to me, and change opinion about me. That's okay. That's normal thing. Some people cannot be around the person that don't like what I do. That's okay. That's their choice. But for me, it means that people didn't value our relationship in a better way. And people like friends at the time, we maybe didn't see what exactly they want to see, didn't accept the way I am, maybe didn't see that thing was coming, you know. And I believe as a friend, as a friend, when I have friends, I'm so lucky that I have friends, and that because I believe having friends, couple of friends that you really trust and believe and open, you can talk about a lot of things, even though maybe they don't like, and and this sort of thing, I'm very loyal. It's really important. And so as a friend, if person doesn't like and wants to do something that I wouldn't do that, that's okay. That's okay. It's a different person. I'm the person who have to judge it? No. Probably I would judge, but would I tell him? No. If you're gonna ask my opinion, I will tell. Like seriously, what they're saying. If you continue to do this, it's okay. That's okay. I'm not gonna like break up our relationship with him. No, I will not. I would not do that, because nothing to do with me. I mean, I care about the person, but if the person doesn't want to do that, why not let it be? Yeah, let it be. That's all. You know that, like, speaking, like, coming back to the changes in identity, I believe, as like people cannot accept changes of others, but people will still change other people. I mean, I don't know if it makes sense or not. It's true. The only way to do that, to be around the people you have to accept, and that's all. And going back to the topic, friends, I want to focus on I want to spend my time with the people that, as I told, I believe, and I know that I'm gonna have great time and not feel not feel embarrassed about me, because as a person probably know that I am weirdo. But the thing is that that's okay for them. That's okay. They say me. That's you. And I have a great time as you as well, and we can talk about a lot of things and do really good thing together, and that's what matters, you know. And that's what I want. I'm gonna focus more, because when I was like, when I tried to make friends, I just thought, you know, speaking with a lot of more people and spending more time with them, even though we don't have great time together, it doesn't matter. Maybe it doesn't matter. Still we're friends. No, we're not. I believe we have to like define that like line. We have to tell them, hey, probably as a young person, yes, male, it's really hard to talk emotions, especially with like friends. We like probably saw that like on the TikTok thing or whatever. They like they don't talk, they don't barely know like birthdays, but still are friends. You know, I believe that's great. That's great. If so, maybe consciously know that. Not unconsciously know that, but that's great. But still, for me, it's really I have to define that. Hey, for example, one of the things I always encounter new strangers in my life, Mr. or Mrs. Whether or not. I mean, I will start with the first name because nobody tells their second name, family name, and I start with that, and that's okay. And I will start with that. For me, it's more okay, because for me it's like border, you know, because I feel sometimes I attach to some specific people because I find them really interesting to talk to, have a great time with, but they don't find it. Towards me, don't have kind of that type of thought. They don't think that about me the same way, and that's not, no. Then we have to leave it as business people, you know, something like that, or just strangers. That's all. And yeah, that's what matters. And you know, they also like kind of I don't know, is it study or what, between 18 to 23 years of age, people who you meet and spend more time, they're gonna be your friends forever. I don't know if it's true or not. Maybe some of them will be. So I guess you have to have really. It doesn't have to be small. It has to be very trusted circle of your friends. I believe most of the time it's not. It cannot be big. I don't think it's big. It's always small, I guess, for a lot of people. And define them and have them and appreciate them, value them, and try to spend more time with them, I guess that's what matters about friends. Yeah, they don't have to do something similar to you, but whenever you have time together, spend with, you're gonna be incredible time for you. That's really exciting with the sounds, you know. And you can be, you know, the person you want to be, even though you're gonna be whatever, but you know, that's okay. That's not it. You're weird though. And yeah, just let's have time for the in that case, I guess. I mean, a great time. What I'm talking about. Yeah, I know sometimes what I'm saying doesn't make sense because I'm moving around, in this case, because yeah, it's true, because I believe it's a really hard topic to talk about, yeah. But I hope you got the idea what I want to say by that. And going to relationship, it's also related with friends relationship. And for me, relationship, let's take. I don't want to go to family members. I want relationship between like more personal thing. I don't usually date. Yeah, I mean, because for example, 1 year ago there was I just needed to move out. There's some goals I want to achieve, and when I, for example, have an idea that I'm going to spend a couple of years in specific city, then I'm probably going to think about that. What's what I do right now in Berlin, and for me, it's dating really important. Like not dating, like having a partner. So, and that's why I don't date anybody who I can find or hookup culture is not about me. I don't know. I just never felt that thing. It's about me. I don't. For me, it's really important emotionally connected with a person to enable to build something together. And by that I mean build being committed to myself and being trusted by the person, and I know that that's what the person as well wants. Yeah, I don't want to date somebody without knowing what they want, and I'm just not interested in that for like long term. Like I'm just not short term, something like that. No, I'm not interested. I will not do that. It doesn't matter how beautiful you are, how great you are. No, let's leave it to the business people. Probably I'm never gonna see you again, but because I don't know, nothing to discuss about it, I guess. Anyway, so yeah, and when you're just like about relationship, I believe for me it's like kind of like I get to know to date, and I date you to marry you, because something like that for me it's probably gonna be more true. Why? Because for me, like a family is really important and valuable thing, and when I get older I understand it more. So that's how it is for me, and I don't like play around on there or here. It's not about me. So I'm just more like deadly serious or something. What I'm telling you right now, of course, I'm not probably ready for that. True. So I guess we'll never be ready for something like that, really family, etc. To be honest, I just took off my glasses. I just saw it. I just don't see very well. Anyway, look! Oh my goodness, pizza! It smells pretty well. It's just frozen pizza. I'm not expecting too much of it, but let's try. Oh my god, I need to. Oh my god, it's so hot. I'm gonna just eat bread, I guess. It is good. It is good. I really like it. I really love bread, so anything with bread, if it tastes good, that's okay. And speaking of video, I didn't think about the video is gonna be so easy to make, because it's not first time I'm doing this one. Because a couple days ago I did try to make it, but it was hard. And yeah, that's all, I guess. So happy birthday to me. It's not yet birthday, but yes, let's have another great year in my life and try to achieve something what I want to achieve in the next year. Bye.